We're all about food, family, fun, and fellowship. We want to make beer for our community that our community drinks.
Hello, my name is Dutch.
Hello, my name is Brock.
And this is how we made our remarkable. So, was it 3.5 years ago? We started, Brock was president of the Oconee Rotary Club. I was incoming president. And Brock had purchased a property on South Main Street. And he was telling me about it and telling me about this nice barn and different things. And I said, you know, Brock, I've always wanted to make beer. I've always wanted to learn how to make beer. And I was like, my wife won't let me do it at home. Can we do it at your new place? And
of course I said, absolutely.
Yeah. So
let's do that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how South Main was born.
It was born in the barn at South Main Street, the house with the pump on. And it's been great, and we look forward to keep growing with the community.
Well, and I think that's the big thing. You see our stuff's community fuel. We talk about it. Dutch has lived here for quite some time. I've lived here for quite some time. We're ingrained not only from a community standpoint, but civically. We try to serve, we try to give back, whether it's at our church or whether it's through the organizations that we support. And to be able to do something like this in our community that doesn't have one, it's just been, to me, very rewarding. I think two things make South Main special. We have put together a very diverse team. And what I mean by that is we all come from different walks of life and different backgrounds. Dutch's strong suit is not my strong suit. My strong suit's not Dutch's. Neither one of ours are the brewer's strong suit. You start mixing in our staff, we're a hodgepodge of a whole lot of talent that has done other things throughout our life, put into one central place to make this place the best that we possibly can.
I think what makes South Main special is our environment. You know, you go to a restaurant, you sit down, you got to order and you get up and go. Here, you come, you sit down, you visit with your neighbor, you visit with your friends, and it's a place people can gather. And it's ours. We started the idea, but it's really the community's. Right? We made this for Oconee County. We made this for Watkinsville.
The best way I know how to explain it, it's the coolest cul-de-sac in Oconee County.
Yeah, I've been involved with Oconee State Bank since we've lived here. I think we opened our first checking account back in 2008 after me and Mary Beth got married. We opened it at Oconee State Bank. You know, to me, having a local bank that you can call on for things that you need is just priceless.
And for people to know your name and for you to know their name when you go into bank makes all the difference in stressful situations. Because when you're talking about either borrowing money or depositing money, those zeros become stress.
Right.
And the more zeros, the more stress. So when you have that to take your stress levels down, I believe it's a huge quality and skill set for a local bank to have.
In Oconee State, we know Neil and Philip. You know, Oconee State's involved in our community just like we are.
They give back.
They give back just like we want to give back. And there really wasn't a question who we were going to go with.
No, and we didn't even
shop it.
We did. It was kind of weird, but we didn't.
Yeah,
we didn't shop around at all. We kind of both knew what we were going to do, and I'll put a different little spin on it. So Oconee State Bank did all of the banking for the school system. And so one of the things I did at the school system was build schools, and we spent a lot of money. So Oconee State was always able to take care of that. And if there was ever a problem, they were able to solve it. Right. Being on the cabinet, I got to watch all that.
Right.
And I got to see how efficiently things could be run. And you just said something that was really, really impactful to me. You see Neil in the community. You see Philip in the community. You see Hal in the community. You see Haley. You see all of these people, you know, in the community, giving back. You know, and that's the thing that makes the difference to me with a local bank. It's not just, hey, I'm taking deposits and and making money, I'm giving back to the community where I serve.
So Oconee State Bank has exceeded our expectations with the setup and construction of South Main. Mary Beth, who handles our accounting, has been able to have that person that she can call and deal with on problems and explain certain situations. And they are always thorough to follow back up and just help us when we need something. I mean, they've just been wonderful to help us solve problems when they arise.
To add to that, I think it's an easy button.
Yeah.
Because it keeps he and I out of it.
Yeah.
So while we may be good at spending money and we may be good at going and raising money, when you're in a startup business, it's already so stressful and so hard. Anybody that makes it easy for you, you migrate to. Because it's like they knew what you were going through was already hard enough.
Right.
So I'm gonna help by making this easy.
Yeah. It's powerful because having a bank in your back pocket that'll do anything for you.
Right.
And I know that Oconee State has got my back. It's got South Main's back.
That's right.
And if something comes up, I know they got my back. And they can handle anything that we need. Oconee State Bank leaves their mark on the community, kind of like what we want to do. Everywhere you go to any event, any organization, there is somebody from Oconee State Bank there. That's kind of the way we want South Main to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it two ways, and it's gonna piggyback on what you just said. Just being present. So when you see someone at a place and it's present, and you see them all the time in the community, you know what they're about. The second part of that is they've left their mark on our community by putting a beacon right in the center of town. I think that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And it lets people know, hey, this is our bank.
Yeah. Remarkable to me means an experience. You go to a restaurant, you go to a bank, you go to a brewery, you go to a store, and you have a special experience with the people you interact with. It kind of, in my mind, leaves that remarkable impression. It's not a word that I use every day, but it's a word that you think about a lot. And
I'll tell you, the one that sticks with me, remarkable, what I think about is customer service. Okay, you can go anywhere and get great food, but if service is not good, you're not coming back. So customer service makes the average remarkable. Now, if you throw in good quality stuff in that, remarkable just goes through the roof.
Right.
So I think the big difference in being remarkable is the ability to serve your customers in a way that nobody else can, which makes you remarkable.
Right. Make you remarkable. I would say it relates to really back to our business. And it reminds me of what we do with our staff every week. We have meetings, we talk about customer service and how we want to provide that next level experience for everybody that comes in here.
We're a customer service company that makes beer. So I think that remarkable piece comes as you're able to take that customer service and even give back. Anybody that comes in here and that does commerce with us or buys from us, we want to find out what's important to them. Every Thursday, we're going to find a local philanthropic nonprofit that we feel needs our assistance, and we're going to take a portion of the profits and give to that local charity every week. We believe that makes us remarkable. And we believe it makes us remarkable because we're putting our money where our mouth is.
Right.
We're not just going out there and doing lip service. We're saying, yes, come drink beer with us. We will give to your favorite charity. We will give to somebody that's going to help Oconee County, and we believe that makes us remarkable.
We hadn't left it yet. Well, I think we're working on making our mark right now by doing the things like Brock just talked about, giving back to nonprofits, helping bring the community together.
I think that one's big.
And that's the whole thing. We were founded during the pandemic,
Yeah.
when everybody was being told to stay apart, and we brought people together.
We didn't believe staying away from each other was the right way.
Right.
You know, I can come 6 feet from you and still talk to you, have a beer, and we'd be okay because we need that social interaction.
Right.
So I believe that the way that we're going to be able to leave our mark on this community is hopefully continue to grow, to continue to expand, not only to give this community tax dollars that they need, but also leave our mark in a way that's going to continually put our arms around this community and bring people in.
That's right.
And so from the very first time we started to today, that's what we want. We want people in here having a good time with their fellow men and women of this community.
We want Oconee County and Watkinsville to be proud
Yes.
of having South Main here.
Amen.
That is our ultimate end game. When you go outside this
Well said.
community, because you will go outside this community and you will see South Main one day. You will see South Main. I want someone to be like, that's my brewery. That's my place. That's what we want to give Watkinsville.
That's right.
So, my name is Dutch Guest,
My name is Brock Toole.
and this is how we've made our mark. So that's it in a nutshell.